Research is to see what everybody else has seen and to think what nobody else has thought. Albert Zent Yerthi. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, faculty members, and participants, a warm welcome to the National Conference on Physical Sciences here at St. Aloysius, deemed to be university. Established in 1880, St. Aloysius Institution, now a deemed to be university, proudly boasts 144 years of academic excellence, accredited with an A++ grade by NAC and ranking 80 in NIRF 2023. With over 7,000 students, it offers a diverse range of disciplines, including physical sciences. In a significant development, the institution was conferred the esteemed status of deemed to be university by the University Grants Commission and the Ministry of Education in January 2024, making a new chapter in its commitment to delivering quality education with excellence. Our institution is a hub of innovation and achievement. Situated in Mangalore, a vibrant coastal city, St. Aloysius harmonizes tradition and modernity, providing a dynamic educational experience. Our physical science departments, which include physics, mathematics, chemistry, computer science, statistics, electronics, economics, and computer animation and visual communication, are pillars of scientific exploration and education. Our dedicated faculty and cutting-edge facilities drive research and academic excellence. With a focus on fostering curiosity and innovation, we empower students to unravel the mysteries of the physical world. This conference, embracing major subjects in physical sciences, aims to showcase current scientific advancements and create a vibrant space for collaboration among science students, staff, and researchers. Before we delve into the scientific discussions, let us invoke a moment of reflection with a prayer, seeking guidance and inspiration for the fruitful exchange of ideas during this conference. I request everyone to kindly rise.
God will make a way where there seems to be no way. He works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way for me. He will be my guide. Hold me closely to his side. He works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way. He will make a way. By a roadway in the wilderness, he leads me. And rivers in the desert will I see. Heaven and earth will fade, but his word will still remain. He will do something new today. God will make a way where there seems to be no way. He works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way for me. He will be my guide. Hold me closely to his side. With love and strength for each new day, he will make a way. He will make a way.
Today we have with us as the chief guest, Dr. Navakanta Bhatt, Vice Chancellor in charge, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis SJ, who will be presiding over the function, Registrar Dr. Alwyn Desa, Director of Xavier Block, Dr. Narayan Bhatt, Dean of Physical Sciences, Dr. Aruna Kalkur, Convener of the program, Dr. Ishwara Bhatt, and co-convener, Ms. Prafulla. As we embark on this intellectual journey, I would like to request our distinguished guests to take their places on the dais. I request Dr. Ishwara Bhatt, the HOD of Physics and convener of the program, to escort the dignitaries onto the dais. A warm welcome sets the tone, establishes a connection, and creates a positive atmosphere for an event. It fosters a sense of inclusivity, making attendees feel valued and engaged. To set the tone for our event, I invite Dr. Ishwara Bhatt to extend a warm welcome.
A very good morning to all of you gathered here and greetings of the day. It is my proud privilege to extend a warm welcome to all gathered here. Today it is a very special day for all of us. We've all gathered here to witness the inauguration of the National Conference on Physical Sciences, organized jointly by the various departments under physical science. Through this conference, our students, staff members, research scholars, and staff and students from neighboring institutions all will get a very good platform to interact with the scientists and scholars from various streams of expertise from different parts of the country. Today, to inaugurate this program, this conference, very reputed scientist, Dr. Navakant Bhatt, he is here with us in this august gathering. Dr. Navakant Bhatt is the Dean for Division of Interdisciplinary Sciences and Professor, Center for Nanoscience and Engineering, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. He has so many awards to his credit, and his contribution to the field of nanoscience is immense. He will give us a resourceful talk in first session after the inauguration. I would like to extend a very hearty welcome to Dr. Navakant Bhatt. A warm welcome to you, sir. I would like to recognize the presence of Madam Shubha Bhatt, the spouse of Dr. Navakant Bhatt. A warm welcome to you, Madam, to this occasion. President of this program is none other than the Vice Chancellor in charge of the newly formed St. Aloysius deemed to be University, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis, S.J. It is because of the great leadership of Father, St. Aloysius College has attained the university status by merit. He is backbone of all the activities that we are conducting here for students, teachers, and for publics. I am very glad and delighted to welcome the president of this program, Reverend Father Praveen Martis, S.J. A warm welcome to you, Father. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our dynamic registrar of the university, Dr. Alvin Desa. A warm welcome to you, sir. It is my pleasure to extend a hearty welcome to Dr. Narayan Bhatt, the director of Xavier Block. He is a person with new initiatives. A warm welcome to you, sir. I would like to extend a warm welcome to Dean of Physical Sciences, Dr. Aruna Kalkur. A warm welcome to you, madam. It is my great pleasure to extend a hearty welcome to the co-convener of this national conference, Madam Prafulla from the Computer Science Department. A warm welcome. A conference is useful if it reaches more number of people. Here I see the hall is almost full. I appreciate and would like to welcome students and staff members from different colleges who are present here. A good number of staff and students from outside colleges already registered. You are coming to the present St. Aloysius University. We are very much delighted. We are very glad to receive all of you with a pleasant face. A warm welcome to all of you, dear students and staff members and principals from different colleges. I would like to extend warm welcome to the directors of different blocks present here, the deans, HODs, and staff members. Warm welcome to all of you, sirs. My welcome also goes to all dear students of this college, the present St. Aloysius University. You are actively taking part in academics and programs organized by the university. A warm welcome to all of you, dear students gathered here. A warm welcome to press and media persons present here for giving wide publicity about this conference. Dear audience, this conference confines 5 talks spread over 1.5 days. Also, it includes 1 session of cultural events. I request all of you to participate on both the days in all the sessions and get maximum benefit from the conference. A special welcome goes to the paper presenters, especially I need to recognize the young research scholars. A very special welcome to the young research scholars who will going to present your poster papers in the afternoon today. Now, let me move from oral welcome to the floral welcome. I request Vice Chancellor in charge, Reverend Father Praveen Martis SJ, to hand over a sapling as a token of our love and affection to our chief guest, Dr. Navakant Bhatt. Thank you, Father. May I request now Director of Xavier Block, Dr. Narayan Bhatt, to offer rose to Father Vice Chancellor and also to Dr. Alvin Desa, the Registrar of the University. Thank you, sir. Now may I request Dr. Alvin Desa, sir, to offer a rose to the Director of Xavier Block, Dr. Narayan Bhatt. Thank you, sir. Now it is time. I request Madam Prafulla to offer a rose to the Dean of Physical Sciences, Dr. Aruna Kalkur. Thank you. So once again, let me really wish this program to be useful for the next 1.5 days. As I already made a mention, 5 very useful talks will be dealt by 5 different scientists. They are coming from different places. Really, it will going to be a rich conference so that students, staff members, and research scholars, you will get an interaction platform. You can interact with the resource persons after their session, and you will be benefited large. I wish all of you need to carry a very good stuff, so also very good, sweet memories of Saint Aloysius deemed to be university as and when you go back to your colleges. So we are really delighted to see so many students here, staff members, young research scholars, and we are very glad to welcome very scholarly resource persons who will going to come for the full day today and also next day. I request all of you to make use of the facilities available in and around, especially to outside staff and students, and also just to receive our hospitality. Once again, if I have forgotten to welcome anybody, I would like to say that my welcome is extended to all of you gathered here. So thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir, for that lovely welcome, and a warm welcome to you too. Now its time has come to enkindle the lamps that symbolize our collective quest for enlightenment. I invite the dignitaries to step forward and lead us in this powerful act. As each lamp flickers to life, let it ignite the flame of curiosity, inspiration, and unwavering pursuit of truth within each of us. Today, our privilege is profound as we are honored to welcome an eminent individual as our chief guest. Without further ado, I would like to invite Mr. Sean D'Souza, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, to introduce the distinguished personality we are all here eager to hear from.
It is my honor and privilege to introduce the distinguished keynote speaker of today, Dr. Navakanta Bhatt, to the gathering. His academic journey is marked by excellence, beginning with his BE in Electronics and Communications Engineering from SJCE University of Mysore, followed by a master's in microelectronics from IIT Bombay, and culminating in a PhD in electrical engineering from Stanford University. His professional trajectory includes significant contributions at Motorola's Networking and Computing Systems Group in Austin, Texas, where he spearheaded cutting-edge advancements in logic technology development for PowerPC microprocessors. Since 1999, Dr. Bhatt has been an integral part of the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, where he currently serves as the Dean of Division of Interdisciplinary Science and Professor at Center for Nanoscience and Engineering, CENS. His current research is focused on nanoelectronics device technology, biosensors for point-of-care diagnostics, and gas sensor for pollution monitoring. He has over 400 research publications and more than 50 international patents. He was instrumental in creating the National Nanofabrication Center, NNFC, at IISc Bangalore. He has served as the chair of NNFC Administration Committee and chair of CENS. Recognized as a fellow of prestigious institutions including IEEE, INAE, IASC, INSA, and NASI, Dr. Bhatt has been the recipient of numerous accolades, including Young Engineer Award, Swarna Jyoti Fellowship, Professor Satish Dhawan Award, IBM Faculty Award, and Outstanding Research Investigator Award from DAE. For his translational research work, he has received Dr. Abdul Kalam Technology Innovation National Fellowship, Professor Rustam Choksi Award for Excellence in Engineering Research, Nina Saxena Technology Excellence Award, and Bayrak Innovator Award, Infosys Prize in Engineering and Computer Science. Since 2016, he has been member of the Board of Governors, IEEE Electron Devices Society. At present, he is also the Vice President of Educational Activities, IEEE EDS. He was the editor of IEEE Transactions on Electron Devices and chief editor of IEEE TED Special Issue on 2D Materials for Electronic, Optoelectronic, and Sensors. He is also member of the Committee for Semiconductors of the International Union of Pure and Applied Physics. He is also a distinguished lecturer of the IEEE Electron Devices Society. He has chaired the Human Resource Development and Infrastructure Committee of the National Program on Micro and Smart System, member of the committee set up by the Principal Scientific Advisor to Government of India to recommend strategies to develop semiconductor manufacturing ecosystem in India, and he's also currently the chairman of Vision Group on Nanotechnology of Government of Karnataka. He has founded and promoted a startup company, Pathshodh Healthcare Private Limited. Based on his group's research in biosensors, Pathshodh has developed the first of its kind multi-analyte point-of-care diagnostic device for multiple chronic diseases, including diabetes and its complications, anemia and malnutrition, kidney and liver diseases, and COVID-19 antibodies. For these technologies, Pathshodh has received multiple recognition, such as Industrial Innovation Award from CII, Most Promising Startup, and CII Grand Jury Award for Innovation, FICCI Healthcare Excellence Award for the Best Startup of the Year, Design Impact Award for Social Change by Titan. With this, let's give a warm round of applause for Dr. Navakanta Bhatt as we welcome him to deliver the keynote address.
Very good morning to all of you. Distinguished Vice Chancellor Dr. Martis and other distinguished members on the dais, and faculty members and my dear students, It's indeed a pleasure to come back here. I was here a few years ago. And firstly, let me congratulate St. Aloysius for being recognized as deemed to be university, which reiterates the fact that, over last almost 150 years, it has a rich legacy of excellence in education on all branches of sciences and humanities as well, right? So I think in recognition of this, you have got this university recognition now. And this comes with a lot of responsibilities, as you can imagine, right? Especially on student body, right? Because, you are, at an inflection point, if you will, in the journey of this institute. You will perhaps, some of you will perhaps be the first graduates of this university, right? So, which means that, you will sort of set off a rich legacy, which will be followed by many, many students to come in these portals of this great institutions over many more years in future, right? So I sincerely hope that you will do your best to, be the flag bearers of this great institution transforming into an university, right? So that's the first wish I wanted to convey to you. The other important point, we have gathered here for this national conference. National conference, physical sciences. Physical sciences covers many areas. Some of them are already listed as different departments or verticals under this physical sciences. Needless to say that science and technology have always played extremely crucial role in the progress of any nation in the world. It's only because of the investment in science and technology, United States is where it is today as, the top nation in terms of advancement in science and technology, right? And before the World War II, it wasn't there, right? Europe was leading the innovations in science and technology. Things changed dramatically because the political leadership back then in the US decided to make significant investment in both physical infrastructure as well as human infrastructure. Physical infrastructure as in building roads, connecting the whole country. Human infrastructure as in investing in education and research, right? And what you see over last several decades is a transformation. I believe that India is at a similar transition point today. And today, if you look at various metrics, in terms of being the top 5 economies in the world, and in terms of producing top number of graduates in the world, I think on all these fronts, we are almost there, but we still have not cracked how to develop technologies, right? How to develop products, how to convert knowledge into something that will impact society at a large scale. We have great examples in the recent past. We have landed on the moon, and that too on the southern hemisphere of the moon, which was uncharted territory. India was the first country to land its mission there. And very recently, you have also heard the Prime Minister announcing the 4 people who will be on the first Gaganyaan launch, right? In fact, all those 4 are being trained at the Indian Institute of Science right now. So I think there are a lot of positives that are happening. ISRO has been launching satellites almost every month, right? So much so that, other countries are coming here to get their satellites launched. In information technology and software, we have made good strides, especially in terms of, providing software services, but not yet in developing our own software product. Of course, slowly it's happening. The point I'm trying to stress here is that I think the time has come to really, create tomorrow's Googles from India or tomorrow's Microsoft from India. I mean, if it is in the context of, computer science and software. And similarly, tomorrow's NVIDIAs or Intels, in the context of technology. Or even if you come to, things like other medical sciences and others, Siemens and GE, why can't we create all of them from India? It is eminently possible. I think it is possible provided that, we have the right ecosystem. I hope that that right ecosystem is being created. There is a lot of investment that is happening in physical infrastructure. At the same time, there is a very massive research emphasis that is being launched called NRF, National Research Foundation. It's actually now called ANRF, Anusandhan National Research Foundation, with very, very large budget. The budget that is expected to be is of the order of 50,000 crores, right, to support research in the country. And research, especially in the university system, right? Because at the end of the day, we need scale, right? A few elite institutions producing just hundreds of people, researchers and technologists will not create India as a global leader. And for that to happen, we really have to take the initiative in terms of physical sciences, if I were to use the term, create what is called a chain reaction, right? So really, you have to create a mass movement. I think that can happen only through the university systems and through the institutions like St. Aloysius, which has a very rich legacy in higher education over last several years, now taking the next step in research and innovation, right? So the ecosystem is developing, and we will have to now take the next stride to really start research in several new areas, because we have lot of problems, be it climate or be it energy or water, potable water. There are many problems that we need to contend with. Sustainable development is going to be one of the biggest challenge for us in the next 100 years. The healthcare, especially with the recent COVID pandemic that we have had, how can research and technology make a transformation in healthcare? That is a very big opportunity which is out there. So I think we need to put our heads together, collective wisdom, start exploring solutions through research, and not just stop there. What is required now is translate that research into products, which is often called translational research, right? As opposed to basic research. Basic research creates new knowledge, but knowledge has to be monetized. Knowledge has to be translated to create societal impact. And only then that can lead to a positive feedback that will feed into the economy, and that can flow back funds back into your education and research, right? We need to close the loop, right? That is what some of the advanced nations have been doing, and I think we have a great opportunity. There is also a very, very big opportunity for young graduates to start their own companies. Right now, there is a big initiative on Startup India. So you can really have not just, plain old companies, but deep science and technology-based companies, right? That is possible. I mean, it's not just that you have to become an employee in an existing company, you can also become an employer after you graduate. The ecosystem is also out there. There are facilities which provide you funding. Many government grants are given for not just research, but also for those who want to create products. So I sincerely request all of you that the opportunities are huge, and don't worry that, there is often a pessimistic view that is given. Now there is ChatGPT or, all these, and all the jobs will be gone. Such scares were there even in the past. When computers were introduced, everybody said, oh, we will have unemployment. I think what will happen is that because of these new invention and technologies, new opportunities, new jobs will be created, right? We just have to adopt. And human beings are great at adapting, right? We can adapt to any environment, any challenges. So learning and relearning should be your aim. Your learning should not stop when you get a degree, right? Your whole life should be learning. You need to adapt to the environmental challenges, pick up new skills. If there is one thing that you have to pick up from, what professors are teaching you in your college, is that how to continuously, learn on your own eventually. Because later on you may not have the great atmosphere that you have in St. Aloysius. There are professors who will come and teach. But once you go out, you will have to learn on your own. There are again a lot of resources. You can of course come back. You should be connected to your, I'm sure there's an alumni association here. You can connect to your institute. But you should also figure out how to learn on your own, right? So these are the traits that you need to pick up during your stay here and also beyond your stay here, right? So, there's wide range of opportunities that are available here. Sky is the limit. Let's seize these opportunities and really transform the country, India, into the global power in the next few decades. Thank you again for inviting me here. All the very best for you.
Thank you, sir, for the insightful address. I hope the chain reaction that you mentioned truly happens and the students here aspire to be great scientists and make India a global leader. Again, thank you, sir. A momentous occasion is upon us today as we gather to witness the unveiling of a literary treasure, the release of our much-awaited Souvenir. I invite the chief guest, Dr. Navakanta Bhatt, along with other dignitaries on the dais, to do the honors and unveil the Souvenir. In our MS is the dynamic and spirited Dr. Narayan Bhatt, a stalwart leading the science departments as the director of the Xavier block. I request him to address the gathering and express his words of encouragement.
Good morning to all of you. After listening to Ishwara Bhatt and Navakanta Bhatt, now it's the turn of Narayana Bhatt. Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. As per my knowledge, this is the first time that all the departments of physical sciences are coming together to organizing a national level conference. It is great to see that starting with the oldest department in the sciences, mathematics department, started in the year 1910, to the youngest department of visual communication, started 2 years back, joined together to organize such an event. Let me congratulate all the departments for organizing it so well. My appreciation to the Dean of Physical Sciences, Dr. Aruna Kalkur, convener of the program, Dr. Ishwara Bhatt, co-convener Ms. Prafulla, for planning it so meticulously. In fact, we used to have the conferences organized by different departments. And it is the suggestion by Father Principal, the Vice Chancellor in charge, to hold a faculty-wise conference. We are grateful to you, Reverend Father. When I was reflecting, I felt it is necessary that you have to come together. Departments cannot function in watertight compartments. They must collaborate with each other. real life problems don't come to us as in the textbooks. When a student is approaching me to solve a mathematics problem, I can easily say, you are coming to the wrong department. But real life problem, when it is approaching us, I cannot say that, oh, you cannot say I am a person of physics and diabetes cannot come to me. Mine is a physics subject. We cannot think that way. It is maybe in the police department functions. If you have faced a problem, try to lodge a complaint, you go to a police station, they will do all the surveys, they ask you to wait for a few hours and say, that doesn't come to my jurisdiction. You have to go to another police station. That doesn't happen in the sciences. In sciences, it is necessary that you interact with each other. In that context, it's very much essential that all the subject teachers, students, researchers come together and discuss. And in that respect, it's a fantastic initiative. I am appreciating the efforts. I am welcoming all the guests who are going to give the talks here. Welcome to the students from the other colleges. Have a wonderful day and a conference here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I request the President of the program, Vice Chancellor in charge, Reverend Dr. Pravin Martis SG, to share his insightful remarks, highlighting the significance of the conference and the role of science in shaping our future.
Respected Professor Dr. Navakant Bhatt, the chief guest of today's National Conference on Physical Sciences, Dr. Alvin Desa, the registrar, Dr. Narayan Bhatt, the director of Xavier Block and the guest of honor, Dr. Ishwara Bhatt, the HOD of Physics Department, Dr. Aruna Kalkur, the Dean of Physical Sciences, Ms. Prafulla, the convener of today's program, my dear resource persons, the guests, the directors, the deans, the faculty members, and my dear students and research scholars. Today is a special occasion for physical sciences. All the physical sciences of St. Aloysius deemed to be university have come together to organize the national conference. The Department of Physics, Chemistry, Mathematics, Statistics, Economics, Computer Science, Electronics, Computer Animation, and Visual Communication. These are many departments. They all have come together to organize such a wonderful seminar today. I would like to congratulate all of them for coming together and organizing it very well. We too have today great resource person, Dr. Navakant Bhatt. After this inaugural, will also give a wonderful talk. And after that, Mr. Abdul Karim has come here. And then Mr. Lonwin Lobo, Dr. Sushanta, and Dr. Vasudeva. So these are the 5 resource persons who will be enlightening us on various topics. As Dr. Navakant Bhatt beautifully explained to us the opportunities in the field of sciences. Though there are emerging fields and a lot of things are happening, but then we will also have a lot of scope to develop ourselves and build the future. I remember the great words of the former President of the United States of America, Mr. Franklin Roosevelt. He always used to say, we are here not to build the future for our youth. Rather, we are here to build youth for the future. You are the youth. And India boasts about that greatest number of young minds, and they're all great intellectuals. And you are the future of such a great nation. And you're all here studying in very good institutions, and also the participants coming from various colleges today, and the research scholars coming together. I would say that you should have that great dream. It should be a desired, passionate engagement. First of all, have that strong desire that we would like to give our best, contribute in terms of giving our best to the nation. So nation building will happen by the youngsters like you, having that great dream to serve this nation in terms of giving the best of things as human resources, your mind, and giving that to the field of science. That will be one of the greatest contributions that you can give to the future generation, to build the youth here itself. And secondly, to have that dream and determination, to say that we are ready, not so much to be selfish, to build our own families and do that is important, but at the same time, serve the nation in one of these best of the institutions, to be a part of it, and the emerging institutions to make it one of the best institutions, so that in the future, India will shine through these universities and academic institutions. Secondly, to have that passion. The passion is important. When you take up anything, there is, with passion, that is not a job that you are taking it up. Rather, you are enjoying something and say that I am in this field, I would like to contribute. Maybe as research articles, maybe giving patents, and as Dr. Namakant Bhatt said, the future is all about the startups. There are so many startups coming up in India, like Google and others with the past, in the United States of America and other places. But I think we have got great minds here to develop softwares, to develop startups. We too at St. Aloysius College has two important incubation centers, one in this campus, another one in another campus in Biri, Koteka. So you can use these incubation centers. We're also planning to have a Section 8 company for the sake of the incubators, for the sake of startups, so that we can get connected with many CSR companies and also the government of India to get the funds for your sake, so that you think differently and you start off with this new venture and become employers rather than just being an employee. You become job providers rather than job seekers. That's the greatest opportunity that the present students have. Please make use of such opportunities that we have in this institution. Secondly, to build up with patience and perseverance, and finally, to evolve. As students, we need to engage. And these kind of conferences will help you to engage with one another. The great minds, when you interact on a day like this, you'll also come to know the other students, other research scholars are interested in similar fields. So you can all come together. The future is also about collaboration. To collaborate, to build up something greater. Only when you great minds come together to collaborate, think alike and say that we would like to come up with new projects, new ideas, new thinking, something will evolve. And that kind of an evolving is very important for us in India, and the young minds should come together to do that with passion. And definitely that will enlighten all of us, and we will definitely make a great stride in the field of science. So that would be our future. That is our thinking when we have this national conference on physical sciences. Once again, I thank the departments who have come together, the conveners, Dr. Ishwara Bhatt and Ms. Prafulla, and also all the departments and the students who have come together to organize this. Thank you. Wish you all the best. Good luck.
As we have come to the end of this inauguration ceremony, it is our duty to express our gratitude to the people who made this, who put their efforts into this program. I would like to invite Ms. Prafulla from the Department of Computer Science, the convener of the program, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to extend a heartfelt thank on behalf of St. Aloysius deemed to be University to Dr. Namakant Bhatt, Dean, Division of Interdisciplinary Sciences and Professor for Nanosciences and Engineering, IASC Bangalore, for accepting our invitation as the chief guest and a keynote address. Thank you, sir. I extend thanks and gratitude to beloved Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Pravin Martis, SJ, for presiding over the function, and also your constant encouragement has been a source of inspiration and motivation for all of us. Thank you, Father. I also extend a special thanks to Registrar, Dr. Alvin Dessa, who has given a guidance and support throughout the program. Thank you, sir. We are truly grateful for the support of Dr. Narayan Bhatt, Director of Xavier Block, and Dr. Arun Kalkur, Dean of Physical Sciences, who are the contributors to the success of today's program. And we are also grateful for the support of Dr. Ishwar Bhatt, HOD, Department of Physics, Dr. Arun Kalkur, HOD, Department of Stats, Dr. Naran Mulya, HOD, Department of Electronics, and Ms. Priya Montero, HOD, Department Maths, and Dr. Rachel, Department of Chemistry, and Mr. Rashid, Department of Visual Communication, who were coordinators and guided to organize the program. Thank you, everyone. A big thanks to principal, staff, and students of various colleges who have present here to take part in this program. Thank you, one and all. And special appreciation to all staff and students of this college. Thank you, everyone. I also thank media for covering today's program. And last but not the least, let me take the thank for each and everyone. Thank you, one and all.